in Arizona because the weather's nice, but
Well, you're kind of used to the weather. It's hot.
it reminds me of home. But anyway,
Right.
alrighty.
So, I mean, you also have to remember, though, we were the first to really bring you some of the topics that we talk about. We were the first to really start talking about them.
Like the sex bots, the sex robots. Back in the day, before all these other podcasters started talking about them, it was unfortunately we get no credit for that.
That's right. We were the ones talking about the motorized D and the motorized C.
Yeah, it's just crazy. But it's true. It is true.
We were one of the, I don't remember hearing any other podcasters talking about.
Fucking reminds me of Luther Campbell, or back then Luke Skywalker. The not the Jedi,
not the other kind.
The rapper, the get busy, it's your birthday, get busy guy, Anyway, Luther Campbell. Anyway, reminds me of when he was bitching and complaining that they were the original crew that had the me so horny dancers out there. And next thing you know, he's like, next thing you know, I turn around, Joe Blow's got me so horny dancers. Every motherfucker in the dog's got me so horny dancers. And they're just stealing game from us.
It's exactly what it's like. Now all of these people are talking about the sex robots and all this kind of shit. And we've been doing it for fucking years.
It's going on 3. Can you fucking believe that?
Whew.
I mean, sometime in December, it's going to be 3 years since we sat down and
opened up our mouth and haven't shut them since.
Kind of like that, yeah.
But don't worry, guys. Like I tell Pato, here, our show is kind of like this. We're not showers, we're growers. But baby, it's time to fucking rise. Rise up, baby, rise.
Oh shit. Alrighty, we're not showers, we're growers. Okay. All right. So, anything else?
Well. It turns out that there is a new UFO documentary coming out.
Oh, nice.
I guess it sounds like there's some pretty hardcore government officials going to be speaking inside the documentary on what they believe to be the possibility of extraterrestrial life.
In other words, they're going to admit that none of this technology we have today is ours, that we borrowed it from visitors from other planets.
Well, think about this. This is what I keep going back to. They say, no, aliens don't exist. Oh, okay. So you're telling me in the time that, since I was a teenager, we went from rotary dial telephones to fucking computers in our goddamn pocket. With no extra help?
Wow.
Come on.
If you really think about it, I guess, wow. I mean, for us, it's a lifetime. But fucking 30, 40 years at the most. And look how far we've come. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I mean, oh, shit. Then
you remember when you were a teen, you would walk outside and the cars would go by and there'd be all the fumes coming out the ass end of the car. Now, you don't even see it anymore.
Unless you fucked up your car and
right.
And oil, and you're burning oil.
And now I just saw Mercedes just came out with a brand new, well, it's a concept car. What is it, like the AVTR or something like that? The most insane car you'll ever see in your life. Like the fucking thing like pulsates like it's breathing. It's insane. And it doesn't have a steering wheel. It has a joystick type palm placement thing.
So if you know how to play Atari, you know how to drive this motherfucker.
Right. And it goes sideways. Like I'm telling you, you need to check it out. It is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. I just watched a thing on YouTube about it. Like it's magnificent.
Not something that we can afford anytime soon, huh?
No, I don't even think it's being sold yet. I think it's strictly a concept car. But if this is the technology that Mercedes is going to start putting in their vehicles, shit, they about to take. Yeah, they about to fuck some people up.
And then here Elon Musk will be like, "Oh, fuck that. That comes standard with every
Tesla." Yeah, I see what you're doing over there. And what we're going to do is we're going to make that standard, and we're going to charge $5,000. What? Yeah, no, make that $3,000. That's impossible.
Better yet, we're gonna give you $1,200 and
to take the car
and a trip to Disney. Oh fuck, no man.
He's doing big things. That motherfucker doesn't stop.
Yeah,
does not stop. Pretty soon, internet is going to be everywhere now. He's already in the beta testing phase.
Well, I mean, you go from from a top of the line Mercedes, and I just came across something here called Pontiac Salsa Truck. I mean, I don't know if you can see this shit, but
oh, I like that.
Like I said, I don't know if this is a concept car, but it's a weird thing. A salsa car.
I remember back in the day, there was, I forget who came out with it, but there was a kind of like an SUV looking thing, kind of a Jeep styled SUV, and it was a concept, but they were talking about it coming out, and it had a vacuum cleaner built into it, and it had a car phone built into it, and a radio built into it. And at the time, it was the craziest. It was all neon colors, and it was everybody wanted it. And people were like, "No, that can't exist. That thing's got to be fake. There's too much technology in it."
Yeah, I remember when. Yeah, and the first cell phones were on cars.
Right.
So,
that was nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, because now, I mean, we hold them and. Okay, hold on. You know, you gotta love that ring thing. Tells me there's motion at your door. You know, so I need to.
You got a Ring doorbell?
Yeah.
You high tech motherfucker.
Well, you know, it wasn't my idea, but it just.
You just want to know when the mother-in-law is showing up.
Not really, but it is an invasion of privacy. Now that I think about it, it shows when I step out of the house. I mean, you know, it's like, oh shit. I should have used the garage. Fuck. Oh my God. Now she knows exactly at what time I stepped out of the house. No.
And in Exhibit A,
yeah,
Your Honor, we show you Pato walking out of the house, and he was indeed naked. Here he is on video. See, this is why you don't have one of those doorbell things.
Exhibit A.
And they gotcha.
Something like that,
when you walk out and you're trying to flop your ding dong around as you go to get the mail.
Fuck that.
Yep,
Instead, you call in sick and you have a nurse come over to check you out, and you know, kind of like Ferris Bueller.
Bueller.
Yeah,
Bueller.
Like Ferris Bueller. You know, like what did she say? Something you're feeling down and out or whatever, or something you're in luck because she was the nurse that likes to, and they cut her off right there. I don't know. Anyway, Ferris Bueller has some cool friends. They send her a stripper, you know, when they thought he was sick.
That'd be cool.
That ain't happening to me.
I'm gonna do that for you.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
I'm gonna send you a stripper one day.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you
while you're at work.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you probably work at a place where they would embrace it.
I do. They would like it.
Yeah, that would be like, oh. In my, I don't know. Probably not a good thing.
There's people that you work with that would embrace it.
Yeah, right. They would.
Big Ruck would. Big Ruck would love it.
Oh, wow. I could just imagine his response to that right now.
Yeah, you need to get off my desk right now.
You need to go now. Like, I don't know. Lately, he's gotten more aggressive. I guess, you know, you got people like gosh, I don't want to put him on blast, but you can imagine. I mean, you know, These.
Some of oh, yeah, these.
These nuts. You know, he has a tendency to push his buttons just the right way.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine. He's probably pushing Big Rex buttons all day long. You need to go.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, let's see. Yeah. Hey, okay, so where were we before we got distracted with strippergrams?
Hey, I like strippergrams. Well, we were talking about concept cars.
Yeah.
And the idea of, back in the day, a car to have a cell phone was an impressive thing.
Yeah.
And now here we are, everyone walking around with one.
Pretty much. Who knew?
I mean, shit, you got cars now with screens bigger than TVs used to be.
That is true. Wow.
Yeah.
You remember little 13-inch screens and
all black and white, and you got to mess around with the antenna.
The little portable ones that, geez, you got cell phones that have bigger screens than those.
Yeah.
God, I remember you plug them into the cigarette lighter, and
oh
gosh,
yeah, those little 2x2s, or what was it, like 4x4 screen?
Yeah, it kind of resembled like a boombox, but
yep, had a little screen on it.
Yeah,
and if you're lucky, you could get one channel.
Hey, you had one of those. You were a big, you were a high.
You were
roller.
A baller.
You were a baller, shot caller.
Baller, shot caller.
Something like that, yeah.
Talking about shot caller, have you seen the preview for the new Mel Gibson movie, Fat Man?
Oh, fuck. Gives a whole new meaning to the Santa Claus.
Oh, holy fuck. If you guys have not seen the trailer for this movie called Fat Man, I really don't know what the fuck it is you're doing with your life. Like, seriously. It will have you on the floor.
Yep.
See, he did a movie a while back called Bloodfather. And in this movie, Bloodfather, he plays a guy trying to get his shit, like an ex-motorcycle gang member, trying to get his life together and shit. But he's like fucking grizzled and doesn't give a fuck and says what he wants. And he's kind of reprising that role, but like he's Santa Claus. And is Santa Claus a hitman? Because he kind of acts like it. Or like a killer?
Yeah, it hinted in that direction. I mean, the first time I saw Santa Claus in any form of like a badass type thing was a cartoon with Jack Frost and a whole, Santa Claus was actually Russian and he was all tatted.
Nice.
I don't know if you remember that. It came out.
No. I'll look it up.
I know because, I think Dagard was in junior high and T-Bone was little, and the toys, they were giving them out in McDonald's, Jack Frost, but anyway, the Santa Claus guy looked all badass. I mean, not the typical what do you call Holly Jolly,
right?
Butterball. I'll kick his ass. No, he looked like Santa could kick some ass. Then there was the Kurt Russell one, which was kind of, I don't know,
right.
But it was not your typical Santa Claus either.
Right.
Not your Tim Allen.
He did do a good job in that role. Kurt Russell, he did good on that role.
In fact, there's a second one coming up too, right? Or they're working on another one.
I think they're working on another one.
But
Mel Gibson's Santa Claus.
Well, Mel Gibson's is taking it to a whole nother fucking level. I mean, that's you'll never see Santa Claus the same way again. In fact, I want to show it to every little kid so they never ask for anything again.
Or behave. They'll just fucking behave. Like, I don't want Santa Claus coming after me. Fuck that. I'll clean my room.
Yeah, I don't want Santa coming on Christmas no more. I don't need nothing.
So you guys need to check that trailer out. That trailer was really, really good. I don't want to give too much of it away, but yeah, you guys will really, really like it.
He's a motherfucking badass,
Straight up. Straight up.
Straight out of the North Pole comes the fucking.
You know who's
Santa.
You know who else is a fucking badass? Luke Cage.
Luke,
remember Luke Cage on Netflix?
Yeah.
There is rumors